How's it going, guys? It's Alfred here, giving you guys a short presentation on ID theft, ways to protect yourself, and ways to report it if it happens to you. So first, we're gonna do is figure out what ID theft is. So ID theft, this is when thieves steal your personal information in order to take over or open new accounts, file fake tax returns, rent, buy properties, or do other criminal things in your name. So pretty much they're pretending to be you on paper. Somehow they got your social security card, they got your passwords to your emails. They did something to breach your information, whether it's through you personally or if it was through a different company, a third-party company. We see on the right, most prevalent forms of ID theft. So credit cards. Now, I think we all know at least one person that has experienced that type of fraud. Where they have money taken out of their account, or they saw charges on their account that they didn't do. I know for a fact that happened to me on 2 different occasions. So like I mentioned, if someone has your social security card, your number, they could pretend to be you on paper and do anything. Open up new accounts, get loans, ruin your credit score. If someone has your debit card number, your credit card, plus your password, your PIN for that, now they can make any purchase they want using that information. So my own personal experience, last summer, it was in July. I was at football practice and I got a notification that I had a withdrawal of $500 at a Chase ATM. This obviously wasn't me because I was at football practice. So right away I called Chase and they said it was done at a certain ATM that I go to pretty often. But what happened was there was a gas station in Azusa that had their whole system hacked. And everyone that had a Chase account and went to that gas station, they had money taken out of their account that day. When I went and talked to the branch manager, he told me it was about 30 to 40 individuals that had money taken out in that one day alone. So I tried for about 8 to 9 months for Chase to get my money back, and every time I wrote a letter, every time I did something they asked me to, it just stopped. It got to the point where I just gave up. After 7, 8, 9 months of trying to get my money back, I just felt like it wasn't worth it anymore. So ways to prevent it. So I'm going to show you guys a total of 11 ways to prevent it. Here's the first 5 right here. Don't carry your social security card on you. I know teaching high school, a lot of high school age students, especially juniors and seniors, they're applying for college, applying for jobs. So I know there are some of them that have their card on them. And I tell them, please don't do that. Try to memorize it. Try to remember at least the last 4, but you don't want to carry your card on you. Second one, don't share your personal information. Your birthdays, bank account numbers. I feel like the birthday one is the big thing because if a lot of students, a lot of individuals now have social media. Now Facebook has birthdays, it has a first and last name, it says where you live, your address on there. So if someone that wants to hack you into your account, they already have the basics information about you. Third one, collect mail every day. I know I watch on the news all the time where individuals drive up to certain houses, look through the mail, see what's in there, make credit card information, and they try to take that and take off with it. And the last one, using the security features on your mobile phone. Going back to the phone, or even here in the top one where it says public Wi-Fi networks. When people hook up to the free public Wi-Fi at a Starbucks, at a restaurant, or a college campus, how secure is that connection? So an experienced hacker is able to get your information, get your passwords through that network. Next, review your credit card and bank account statements. Compare receipts with account statements. That's just to make sure that there's no charges put on your account that you didn't do. Shred receipts, credit offers, other account statements, expired credit cards. You don't want to leave that stuff laying around, especially for to prevent dumpster divers from getting personal information. Next one, store personal information in a safe place. Install firewalls and virus detection software on your home computer, and create complex passwords that any thieves cannot guess. So your password for your Gmail should not be password 1. It should be something a little harder than that. So right here, this is from the Three Rivers Federal Credit Union. Tips to prevent identity theft. Change your passwords on a regular basis. Stay in touch with your financial institution. Go paperless. This prevents people from going through your mail. Also prevents the threat of dumpster divers going in and finding your information. Report lost plastic. Meaning your debit cards, credit cards, checks. If stuff goes missing, call your bank right away. Shred everything. You don't want to throw anything away that has your name in it, name or address. If it has one of those two things, make sure you shred it. The top left, beware of your surroundings. When you go to 7-Eleven and you use a PIN or you go pull out money at the ATM, make sure you cover up your hand when you put your PIN in. How to report ID theft. One thing you do is you can report identity theft to the Federal Trade Commission online. You can also call them and contact them that way. I think the easiest thing to do, especially if it's with your bank, make sure you call your bank. Now make sure you're on the same page. As soon as you know something suspicious, call them, cancel it, cancel your card, freeze your accounts so nothing else comes out. So this is a link to a YouTube video. I'm not going to show it to you guys. It's about 10 minutes long, but when I share it with you guys, this link to the presentation, you guys are more than welcome to look at that. And the last slide right here are 3 references for PowerPoint. Thank you.